pepper, banana, fanta, faux pepper, fee, fi, mo, mepper, pepper.
Hey there folks, Jaybird here again. This is a Jaybird and Molly video. Today is Monday, October 8, 2018. It's my day off and Molly asked me to fix her meatloaf. So I'm gonna just show her and my daughters and my nephews or whoever. This is how I make turkey meatloaf. First thing to do is pour yourself a glass of wine, because if you're making meatloaf for everybody, you deserve a glass of wine. This is all the stuff I use. I'll get to it in a second. Main ingredient is I use turkey, and this is the cheap turkey. This is 3 pounds of 85%. This is the cheap stuff. Don't buy the expensive lean stuff because it just doesn't taste as good. The cheap stuff tastes better. So this is 3 pounds of delicious ground turkey into a bowl. Keep this for your trash. 2 eggs. When I crack eggs, I like to crack them on a flat surface. It works better that way, trust me. That way the shells don't get in as much. Next thing I like to add is some garlic salt. This is the best garlic salt on the planet, Lowry's. How much to add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About that much. Pepper. So one thing I'll just talk about in this video is cooking is about improvising and just doing the best you can with what you got a lot of times. So normally when I'm cooking, I ground the pepper. Absolutely, it's better that way. Bucci gave me that. But if you're in a hurry or you don't have time or you're out of patience, it's okay to use this. It's totally okay. This is pepper. Pepper going in hard. So how much? About that much. Key ingredient is Parmesan. Parmesan. So how much? Well, this is 1 cup. So this is grated Parmesan, about that much. So it's about 1 cup. Breadcrumbs. So like I was saying, for improvising, these are Progresso Italian breadcrumbs. These are okay. They have a lot of seasoning in them already. So we'll go 1 cup of that. You don't even have to do a whole cup, but a cup's good. Other options, you could use panko. These are panko crispy breadcrumbs. You could use some crackers that you just grind up with your fingers and maybe put some butter in it, maybe not. This Lipton onion soup comes with, like, you can get 2 packets in here. If you're going to use this, I would use 2 of them, but I rarely use this, but it's good stuff. I was doing something earlier with panko, and I don't like to waste anything, so I had a little leftover panko, so I'm going to dump it in. Like I said, cooking is about improvising and being creative. You know, people say, cook your meatloaf. Well, I haven't fixed the same meatloaf in forever. I mean, I'm pretty close. So another key ingredient is barbecue sauce. So pick any kind of barbecue sauce, it doesn't matter. I like the economy size because I like barbecue sauce. So how much do you put in? About that much. So you don't want to overpower it, but you know, you do need a certain amount of barbecue sauce. It's got to coat it. Now all of that is in there. All you need is a nice casserole dish and your oven set to 350. This is a hen casserole dish. Molly got a bunch of these and I really love them because you don't have to spray. It won't stick. They're just really good casserole, but I'm sure you have your own. Some people use gloves. Right here is the best tool you got in the kitchen, your hands. So just dig in there and mix it up. And yeah, this gets gooey and messy, and that's okay. The beauty about turkey is it's pretty fat. You know, it stays juicy, especially this 85-15. If you get hamburger can get hard. I like the mixes that they sell in the store where it's part ground pork, part ground lamb, part burger. Those are good. Those are good choices for this. Turkey, you know, to me, turkey, there's no beating it. It accepts a lot of the flavors really well, melds with the flavors. So just get in there and grind it thoroughly. You want to thoroughly enjoy this. Grind it. Grind it. Grind. Yeah. Mixing it up here, boss. Mixing it up here, boss. Okay. Once it's thoroughly ground like that, you need to get it in here. The way I do it is I just sort of gather it best I can and plop it into my hand like that. I mean, if you're gonna make a meatloaf, make a meatloaf. So you don't want to over compress it. You definitely don't want to pack it hard. You want to leave it a little loose. See? Loose. And just shape it. You know, don't be shy. Just shape it into a loaf. Don't pack it too hard, just shape it into a loaf. Okay, I gotta wash my hands. Okay, just a tip here, when you're using meat, when you wash your hands, use plenty of soap, and I use hot water, otherwise the grease and the grime won't come off. And then use a paper towel just in case. Don't use your dish rag to wipe your hands off. That's just gross. So, got the meatloaf done. Now, usually at this point, I cover with ketchup. I just squirt it like this, and then I use a spoon and sort of smooth it out. As you can see, I forgot to get ketchup at the store. I don't have enough ketchup. So, again, I'm improvising here. I'm going to use some salsa today. It'll be just as good. It might even be better. So just pour some on and smooth it out with a spoon. I think that'll work out just great. So if I didn't have any salsa, I could have just put some more barbecue sauce on it. That'd be fine too. You know, any kind of condiment really if you wanted to. You could even put mustard on it. Dijon mustard would be good. Okay, so in the oven for about an hour for this at 350. Side dishes. What goes good with the meatloaf? Well, everything, anything. Here's one I like to do. This is green beans and mushroom. A can of these, put them together, put them in a casserole. You can put the casserole in the same oven if you wanted to. This has a panko crumb coating. I took some panko crumbs, put some butter in a bowl, melted the butter in the microwave, and then mixed some panko crumbs in it, and then poured it on top. You do need to salt and pepper this before you do that. So just put the green beans in the soup, put it in there, salt and pepper, panko crumbs. Most people put the fried onions. I would have, but again, I didn't have any, so I'm improvising. Another option is just open a can of something. Here's a can of sweet potatoes. Works good as a side. You can get some just broccoli. Take the broccoli, put it in a skillet with some butter. Chop it up, of course. Steam it. That works good. Get you some green beans, same thing. A little bit of butter. Put the cover on it. Just steam it for a little bit. Toss it around occasionally. Salt and pepper. That's how you have a nice side dish. The other good thing about meatloaf is it makes great sandwiches a day later if you put some on a hamburger bun with a slice of cheese. Okay, so that's it for this video. Happy cooking. See you next time.